Look, I can admit that I haven't been the biggest fan of Honkai Star Rail's music that's come out thus far. Now, I haven't listened to anything after the Belobog Jirillo 4 stuff. However, I did finally get to Wildfire, and it wasn't as much of a Nickelback song as I originally thought. In fact, it works unbelievably well in context, and I wanted to break down this music scene by scene so that you can more deeply connect to what we experience when we play through Wildfire and that fight with Cocolia, which was very, very, very cool. And as usual with MiHoYo, was done extremely well. Let's check it out, shall we?
I'll cover you.
I love the subtle tension in the strings in this. Obviously, we are climbing up a giant robot, so of course the tension is going to be great. You feel that shun, chun, 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 but it works so well because we feel that surge of, oh my god, if I don't get up there and take care of this myself, we risk losing everything. And so we thrust ourselves forward with that intensity, and it allows the experience to feel more meaningful because it's so desperate. That's a gorgeous melody line. We have this beautiful melody. And then we have this delay as Nanhung throws that spear and we're able to grab onto it and then we leap back into action. It's so satisfying. We have the entire team helping us out here and we feel that forward momentum and that propulsion that makes us feel like we are unstoppable because we have our team united together in the face of this adversity. We are being supported. Brum, bum, bum.
Behold, the power granted by them! Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world. Just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world!
Stay alert. Batter up! Just a scratch. How about this?
I love the cello in this section. Cocolia feels like what she's doing is right, but the reality is that she's completely lost and completely lost the plot and lost like what it means to be this person that is helping Jirillo 4 and the person in charge and the person that people look to for inspiration and for hope. She thinks that she's helping, but she's really not. I think this music also highlights the loss that Bronya is feeling while thinking about her mother. I think this also is this feeling of frustration as we, the player, are like, no, we can do this a different way. You don't have to do this. But yet we know deep down that there's no turning back. We also feel that fear as we look at that health bar, not really climbing down at all, do we? We sense, oh no, I'm not going to make it. Am I powerful enough? Am I able to sustain this fight? Can I win? Can I actually beat Cocolia? Then everything changes when we finally touch the light of the amber. Our trailblazer gains new power. I love this moment because for a brief moment in time, our friends believe that the Trailblazer is dead, that the Trailblazer was stabbed after all. And so we have this moment of relief when we hear the chorus singing, ah. We hear the gumption, the strength, the renewed feeling of possibility when we touch that light of the amber. We are in control again. Our friends see us for the first time. March 7th laughs, and we feel, ah, whew, that was a relief, wasn't it?
Preservation has made its choice.
Nothing of the plight of this world. Nothing of the wait for its final end.
Even if we are doomed to destruction, we will go wayward, walking hand in hand into the darkness. No, that end won't come to pass while we're around.
It's a stunning moment. We hear that desperation in Cocolia. We hear the strength of our friends. We hear the possibility for success. We hear the willingness to push through, to get to the other side. This moment of desperation, this moment of loss, this moment of having to defend the planet, the world. In a way, you also hear Cocolia's sadness, that maybe for a split second, she starts to wake up and realize that maybe what she's been planning this whole time has no end, that what she thought was going to happen is now absolutely not going to, and that now she has to deal with that reality. Maybe in that music that we hear in this instrumental version of Wildfire, which is so beautiful, we hear a small little taste of wishing things could have been different, but it's too far gone now. We can't turn back. Cocolia has to finish what she started. So maybe in that moment, she does have a sense of sadness, to lose her people, to lose herself, to lose her daughter. Maybe in this instrumental music, we hear regret. And as we enter into Cocolia's second phase, we hear this moment of galvanization, of strength for our characters, for our hope, for our success, for our possibility. We hear this swelling of chance. And in that moment, everything changes. Cocolia throws herself at us with everything she has. And that's when the lyrics kick in.
The power. You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes! The architects of a new world!
Lamps ablaze. Flaming lamps. Forward!
Let's be friends, shall we? From your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Cocolia hits us with the last choir of Genesis. And the lyrics shout, "We made a choice, go fight against your fate." As we receive what Cocolia hopes to be the final blow against us, we make a choice and we go fight against our fate. We unleash the Trailblazers' newfound power.
Ashes! The architects of a new world!
Lamps ablaze.
With war-flaming lance, we gather our forces and our spirit to conquer Cocolia in this moment that she believes that she can actually win. The music soaring through with us as we see that gorgeous animation.
Flaming lamps. Forward!
Let's be friends, shall we? From your chains.
We remove most of her shields with that one move.
Illusions of the past.
And now as Cocolia's health slowly reduces, now we pick up the speed and the intensity. We pick up that feeling of, this is it, Cocolia, it's done for you. Now we move forward with forward momentum and intention. We feel that ruthlessness. We feel that drive. We feel that capacity for victory. Now nothing can stop us, and this music thrusts us forward into victory.
A picture of grace and elegance. All things are as one. Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
And in this moment,
The Stellaron promised us the future. It will.
and in this moment, we say farewell to Cocolia. A catastrophic loss for Bronya. Oh. And in this moment, we lose Cocolia. She gives herself to the Stellaron. She loses everything, and so does Bronya. Her life seemingly over at the loss of her mother. Suddenly now we're left with this beautiful, plaintive piano. Bronya collapses to her knees, and we face a new day. This piece was incredibly effective, and while out of context, I wouldn't necessarily say it's my favorite piece by any stretch of the imagination. In context, I had a big smile on my face. There's something about music that moves with player choice and character situation that feels incredibly effective, and it's a thing that only video games can do. This fight was a fantastic example how music can elevate a scene and take us to new heights emotionally, despite fairly simple things happening on screen. After all, this fight is only just a battle, but with all that's happening cinematically and musically, boy, it certainly is anything but just a battle. If you like this sort of stuff, there's lots more on the channel. Feel free to check out my video on Fantalia's boss fight, and as always, thanks a ton, and I'll see you later.